Greetings, viewership, and welcome to another edition of Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Mega Mod Edition. And this time, we are liking our likes and subscribing our subscriptions while we go west, young men, and women, and pets, toward Oleg's trading post, after we click on this to show the locations on the map of various places. Let's begin. As I recall saying once before, that message is just improperly labeled. This is a guaranteed encounter. And as an aside, something you might have noticed is that portraits look better. That is because I started the game over with the mod wad that I told people about, the new one that's linked to in this description of this video. And I made a new character. I made him on easy because I've been through the opening sequence plenty of times and I don't need to prove to myself that I can do it yet again. And yes, I've done also on unfair, so there. Our companions are useful for the moment, in part because they're required and in part because this is low level, so anyone can be useful in theory at level 1 or 2. Also notice how I haven't leveled them yet. This is intentional.
Let us strike as one.
Let's get to Oleg's trading post and then things will make more sense, I assume.
Done with waiting.
Yes, the barbarian in this game is pretty much rage and charge, with the occasional side thing thrown in.
I am prepared.
Yes, we get it, you are prepared. Now let's skin the corpses and move on.
All according to plan.
Oh yes, as a reminder, just in case you didn't watch the warning video and you're still following along, please, if you're following along or want to use the mod wad that I made, go to your Kingmaker mods directory if you've been using the mods that I gave you before this video. Just delete your entire mods directory for Kingmaker, and then download the newest version that I've linked there, because that way you won't encounter the soft lock problem that was in the previous mod wad. My apologies. I only noticed it after I uploaded it. And I've also configured things even better, and gotten one update, which miraculously was available the day of this.
Hungry when we
sorry,
stop.
the day. Yeah, I was recording this video called "The Wild" updated one day, updated today, after being not updated for months. So there we go. And just in case you're wondering why I didn't just rest somewhere in the wild before coming here, it's because we're still on a time limit. Oh, quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we're just here for the Stag Lord's tax. Hand over the money and we'll be on our way. You want to drink some of my blood, too? I am so sick of you. You're like locusts. You think you control everything around here just because you put up that painted rag of yours. You come here, you squeeze us dry, and come... you must be guests from Restov. My task is to clear the land of bandits. I shall start right now.
We will be victorious!
Oh hey, they have invisibility. And we're level 1. That was not expected.
Yeah.
Ow.
Tear them apart!
Well, that just saved me a trip. And you took the trip I was about to take.
Do not falter!
Yeah!
Onward.
Yes, our team, even though they haven't slept in a couple days, is still in pretty good shape to beat these bandits up, because this is normal difficulty, not make you want to cry and quit your life difficulty. Natural 20. Congratulations, dude. Nothing matters because you're about to die. Once we hit.
Wretched thing.
The Reaper comes. Ah.
I tire.
And take that, you scoundrels! Oh, and take that, you scoundrels! But now... The girl got away, a plague on her. She's certain to complain to the Stag Lord. They came here to collect taxes, so to speak, but this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what do we do? If only I could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what's what! Oh, my dove, why are you still here? I told you to stay hidden! It's all over. I saw it. I just needed to make sure you're all right. Oh, sorry. It's all over. I saw it. I just need to make sure you're all right. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival to our trading post turned out so unwelcoming. Well, let's just get to the point. You say these bandits are about to attack again. Who are they, and when should we be prepared for them? Oh, who are they? They're just the Stag Lord's gang. That's who. These lands teem with bandits like bedbugs in a beggar's hut, and you just stir them up. They have a camp not far from here. I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. The Stag Lord won't take an insult like this lightly, and his henchmen are more like demons than men. Tell me what you know about these things. What do they want? They think those bastards think they own this land. They come, they take what they want, and steal the better part of our money every month as a toll for their leader. They even broke our gates so we couldn't try to hide anything from them. No one knows exactly of them how many of them there are. Sometimes only 5 or 6 come. Sometimes it's a whole gang. I'd have shown them what for long ago, if not for Svetlana. Why did they claim they were collecting taxes? Oh, for the Stag Lord and his cronies, of course. The Stag Lord fancies himself a king in these parts. He may have antlers for a crown, but all troublemakers around here are happy to follow his orders, as long as they're paid. So they charge an arm and a leg as taxes, and they call their executions punishment for treason. Even those who never swore allegiance to the Stag Lord, they're killed fast if they're lucky. And if not, Dove, please go start supper while we finish our talk. I've no need to be protected from dark talk. I'm not some blind kitten, you know. I've seen what they've done to people. Most of the gang is made up of simple bandits, but there are a few monsters among their leadership, especially those close to the Stag Lord. Aux and Dovin from Nizrok come to mind. They like to make a show of their tortures and executions. Well, my groom and I, we saw the bodies. Well then, everyone, you have nothing to fear. I'll help you deal with the attack. Well, I appreciate your good intentions. I may not have the best of manners, but Oleg Levitin is the last name you'll hear accused of being ungrateful. If we manage to defend this outpost, well, I'll reward you proper. We have to hide Svetlana. Please don't argue, my dove. Now, we need to decide on a plan. Go ahead and look around. There may be some tools that we can use for the battle. There's some pretty solid traps around. Some tar, box of alchemist fire, things like that. Alchemist fire, you say? Well, we could put it by the gate, light it off the burning arrow, and watch those bandits burn. But that could set the post on fire. Well, maybe if we covered the walls with something to protect them. Alright, yes, I think it could work. I'll even shoot the arrow myself. I used to be pretty good with a crossbow back in my day. Tell me more about yourselves. Well, surely there are more important things to discuss. Well, alright. We're just honest folk who came here from Rostov. We fixed up the old fort to house travelers and give merchants a place to trade with the locals. We also deal with the occasional huntsman in the area. Why does any of this matter? When those bandits come back, they'll either drain us dry or just kill us. No, they will not. We'll make sure that they do not harm you. But I did see someone run out of your trading post. Who was that? Oh, that must have been Bokken. He sells potions. He lives out in the forest like a hermit, but he comes here every day. He knows every tree and bush in the area and how they can help you. Well, the Stag Lord's gang wants him to work for them. He lacks the courage to fight those bandits, but he just won't walk away from us. He has a good heart if he grumbles a lot, especially recently. Oleg, let's deal, my friend. I don't know what good trading will serve if the bloodsuckers come back and take everything, but alright. Take a look. And to clarify, I'm purposely equipping chain shirts on these people because this is the heaviest armor available that I have that's still considered light.
We should gather our strength.
I keep finding a foul shard in the early game, and I'm not sure I find it. Maybe it's in the secret room in the Eldori mansion. And for the Pathfinder Kingmaker experts out there and people who are especially observant, yes, I know that I didn't get to Oleg's training post as fast as bloody possible. Instead, I wanted to capture this stuff because I just wanted to... Sorry, I wanted to have more money in the very early game when it matters a lot. And yes, I do like the auto-offer button to get rid of a bunch of junk. I know that she's currently a tower shield specialist, but we're about to respec the team. So, and because of this respec, I just wanted her to have the, well, let's just say, less shield for more damage in part, but for some other reason you'll soon understand.
In due time.
We should gather our strength.
Oh, I'm Balkan, the local herbalist. What brings you here? We could use your help fighting off these bandits. Oh, where's this help coming from? You want an old man like me to fight? Well, here, take this potion. Consider that to be my help in your fight. A coward's excuse. How predictable. The bandits here bother you as much as Svetlana and Oleg, maybe more. Help us get rid of them for good. Well, all right. I'll show those troublemakers. They'll learn better than to chase an old man around. Someone might even write up some verses about me, maybe even heroic ones. Well, what's there to tell? Well, I'm an herbalist. I make potions and sell them. Gather herbs, roots, berries. I live in the forest, live off the land. Since leaving Rostov for these parts, I ended up a merchant here at Oleg's and Svetlana's post. They let me in out of kindness, help me with things. They bring me water, or firewood when it's cold, and the occasional barrel of honey. They're good people. And I accidentally reloaded. I meant to save.
We should gather our strength.
What do you mean we can't go inside yet? Well, guess we just have to fight them like this after we've finished our purchases. I was looking for a wand of mage armor that I somehow recall this guy having. Maybe he'll have it after the fight. Bags of holding are quite useful. I want some, but our funds say no, not yet. So let's just get rid of a bunch of these. We'll keep that. Yeah, that stuff doesn't matter. Thing is, I'd like to keep some of this stuff, but I know that I probably won't use it. So there. I'm not sure why an ever-burning torch in this game would deal fire damage when the ever-burning part is just a fancy name for glow stick. Like, glow stick you can get at Disney or a theme park. It doesn't deal fire damage, it doesn't burn, it just glows.
State your desire.
I tire.
All right. We've prepared for the attack as much as we can, my good man. Get in your positions and let's get ready. Fear not, I'll stand between you and this scum. You are under my protection. Finally, a fight. I was bored with all that talking. I see you're not easily cowed. I beg you, be careful. Please, don't let Oleg do anything too cocky. Svetlana, go hide inside. We're gonna go meet our guests.
To victory!
And oh look, we have all of our stuff back. Everyone to the ground, now! Good. At least you uncouth fellows can take orders. Really? I was expecting a bigger effect from a charging Valerie. Yeah. Oh, yes. And that is why we learned Grease as a level 1 spell. At level 1. And by the way, if you are playing this on Vanilla Unfair, this is probably the most difficult fight in the game. Seriously. I've played through it so many times on Unfair, and I've never beaten it on Fair. Just because you have no ability to level. You basically rely on a combination of chance and perhaps raw skill. And just yeah.
Let us strike as one! Unworthy.
Don't hit me, hit them. Don't hit me, hit them!
Tear them apart!
Maximum damage.
Do not falter! Wretched things!
An important thing, at least from my perspective, to do in this game is that whenever you aren't actively moving around, pause the game. We don't want to waste any time. I'm serious.
No mistakes.
In-game time, that is.
All according to plan. Focus on the goal.
What happens if I try to dismiss them? Nothing. Okay. It could have been something. Ah, you rats got what you deserved! Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle! And our bargain right here taught them a thing or two as well. Ah, now, my lord. Head on up to the guest rooms on the second floor. You deserve some rest and recovery after such a battle. I need to clean things up. And this is for your efforts. Now, don't try to offend me by turning it down. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. If that were more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better. Whether you want to think that we're robbing them or just taking what we believe is ours for helping them so much, that's subjective.
A trivial matter.
All right. Bless 3 times a day? Cool. There we go with some pets. Okay. Absolutely
I
equipped.
don't need this.
I think in a previous version you could just talk with them more before going to bed. But alright. You wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it, you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out of the window, and you find the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream. And then...
Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
Well, whatever's happening, whatever you are, I'm glad that my adventure begins with such a beautiful sight.
Beauty is so tender. It can so easily be crushed under the blows of cruel fate. But you can save it from being undone.
Wait, who are you?
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. the bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. A defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
Well, what do you want there, Guardian? Yes, Guardian, what do you want?
Aid, salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
So, if I understand you correctly, the Stag Lord is responsible for the fog.
Yes, it hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
Then what would you have me do?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
Very well, I understand. Go to Thornford and find out what's going on. Farewell, whoever or whatever you are.
I don't believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
That was strange.